there are 77 armor sets in all the mods 10, and I'm going to collect all of them in my all the mods 10 world. So let's get started with the easier ones before making my way up to the harder ones. So first things first, I built this dome to show off the armor, but it's gonna need some decorate. So I'm finished with the outline of the build, but we will be upgrading it as we get more armor sets. But for now, let's start collecting some leather for our first armor set.
Wait a minute, do you see that really blurry freeze frame right here? That's my cousin Kai, and he's gonna be helping me with the rest of the video. Okay, so first things first, we gotta get the leather set. Now the leather set is the easiest set to get in all of Minecraft. I don't know if there's any easier set in Minecraft that you can get. So I wanna get the chest plate and the leggings, and then Kai's gonna help me out and kill some cows for the helmet and boots. So in this mod pack, you can use /home and waystones, and that makes it really easy, an easy way to get around in Minecraft. And I do have a jetpack on, so I'm going to be flying around looking for these cows. And it doesn't seem like there are any here, but let's keep on searching for a little bit and see if we can see some. Oh, I see a llama right there. Let's kill this llama. Does it get leather? Oh my goodness, the llama gives leather. Well, let's keep going. So with Kai's help, we have 20 pieces of leather and some leather leggings. So I'm going to craft the chest plate here. Now I'm going to craft, not the leggings, but let's do the helmet. And let's get the boots going. So we have crafted the... Oh, I guess Kai has the boots, so thank you, Kai. I guess we have the entire set of leather. So we're going to go down and put that in our armor stand. And let's see how it looks. That's a nice leather set right there. That is the best leather set I've seen so far in Minecraft. Now let's move on to get the next set, which is the Lapis. So for the Lapis set, fortunately, I don't have to go mining. And I don't have to go mining because I have what you call productive bees. In this mod pack, there's this thing called productive bees. And basically, whichever bee you have produces a different type of item. And the bee I have here is called the Lapis bee. And of course, it produces lapis. So we're just going to use that lapis that we get from these bees and craft our armor. So we'll look up lapis here. So now we're going to grab this block of lapis and make it into our chest plate. Come on, if I can get this right, chest plate. And then we're going to make our boots. We're going to go for the helmet. And lastly, oh, we don't have enough for the leggings. So let's just make this block into another block. And wait, let's make these blocks into another block. Oh my goodness, this is taking forever. And then finally we got the last set of lapis for the lapis leggings. Perfect. Lapis armor set is completed. 75 sets to go, but I think it's time to go to a new dimension for this next set. So next up we got the bee armor. And for the bee armor, there are 2 different sets. And for those sets, we're gonna need to go to the Bumble Zone. So to get into the Bumble Zone, we're going to need to throw an ender pearl right into this oak beehive here. And now we are teleporting into the Bumble Zone. So the Bumble Zone comes with this mod called Productive Bees. That's where we got the lapis from. So we're going to take a look at this thing called an Explorer's Compass. And the Explorer's Compass can look for any structure in any dimension. So we're going to follow this 1600 feet here and see if we can find something called the bee house. So I did find a structure and I'm gonna go in it and let's see if there's any armor in this bee house here. There is some honey I see, some honey coming out of it. Oh, what the heck? Wait a minute. I honestly think that was the bee I needed to click for the armor. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to find something else then. So I'm glad I brought Kai because Kai found the first bee armor we need. Let me just take some of the armor here. Oh, I guess I punched it off the side. We got the helmet. We got a spear and a shield. That's cool. The leggings and the boots. So we are now a bee warrior. So I don't know how, but that bee armor structure was carrying the weapons. So we've got the second set of the bee armor. Let's put that on the armor stand here and take a look at it. Wow, these armor sets look awesome. Pause for 1 second. I know you guys are wondering how we got the second B armor set. It completely got deleted from my entire computer. I can't find the video of where we got the second armor, but we did get it the exact same way as the first. We just explored around the B dimension, and Kai found it. I had no luck in finding it, but that's what happened. Back to the video. But let's get into our next armor set. So our next armor set looks like it's going to be some gold armor. Now, fortunately enough, we have plenty of gold, the exact same way we have plenty of lapis. So I'm going to get the gold helmet. Oh, can I not get this gold chestplate? There we go. I got a gold chestplate. Come on, leggings. We got the leggings. And finally, the boots. Let me try to look for a non-enchanted one. Oh, that's also enchanted. We'll just take it. And we're going to put the gold armor on this armor stand here and take a look at it. That armor looks pretty nice. I do like the gold. So next up, we've got the copper armor. Now, the mod mechanism is the mod that allows you to make copper into armor. So we're going to grab some from our inventory here, make the helmet, make, oh, what am I doing here? Make the leggings, and switch this around to make a chest plate. Last up, we got the boots. I don't know why it's taking me so long to figure out how to make boots, but there we go. We got the boots. So I traveled to this dimension to get some kilogram. Now this dimension is called the Undergarden. Let's speed through this process. $35 ingots will be enough to create the armor set, so we're gonna make the chest plate, the boots, oh sorry, the helmet I guess, the boots, and the leggings, and that is the kilogram set. So I went ahead and put it on the armor stand. That armor set looks awesome, and while I was getting that, Kai was getting another set. Let's see what it is. So he got the Wandering Magician set of armor, and this is from Iron Spells and Books. So let's put that up and let's see how it looks. That armor looks nice. That's cool armor right there. Next armor set is going to be iron, and we do have some iron leggings already. Oh, we have 2 pairs, so we're going to put that one away. Let's look for what else we have. We have the chest plate. We got some boots, and I don't think we have, can we get that helmet? Yes, we do. So we just have the whole set in our inventory ready. Let's put that on the armor stand, and there we go. We got the iron one. So we're moving quickly here. So next, we're going to go for the Blaze Gold. And Blaze Gold is from a mod called Just Dire Things. So we'll make the chest plate, the helmet, and it looks like we ran out of Blaze Gold. So we're going to have to go get some more, and to get some more we're going to need some blaze powder, and we're also going to need some gold blocks. Let's try to see if I can find some here. Let's just make some like this, and let's see how many we can make. 3 will be good. No, actually 4. Oh, I clicked shift on accident. So we're just going to go to this block, and this is called Blaze Bloom Goo, and what it does is it spreads this nasty goo on the gold and allows it to infect it, and then once it's done infecting, we can mine it. So let's skip ahead. Okay, so it is all done. We're gonna mine this up and see what we can get. So 17 pieces should be enough. So we'll just grab the leggings and the boots here. That's perfect. So let's go showcase the Blaze Gold armor. And that's taken up, so let's put it on here. That looks awesome. Let's get to the next set. So for the next set, we're going to have to go to the Twilight Forest. And I got a portal made right here. Let's go inside. It's going to take a minute. Okay, so we're in the Twilight Forest. And the Twilight Forest has a ton of armor sets that we're going to need to get. So let's kill this angry rabbit that's coming after me. Oh, a bunch of wolves too. Okay, we'll kill those. And we're going to type in the Naga Courtyard, because that's the first armor set we need to get in the Twilight Forest. So I'm going to zoom over there, and we're just following the compass, and we found it. So this is supposed to be a boss, so let's see how fast we can get. I'm going to shoot lightning at it. The lightning doesn't work. Let's try some fireballs. Oh, actually, I'm just going to go in and try to two-shot it. Oh, Kai wants a TP request, but I'm too busy killing this thing. I two-shot the Naga boss. But hopefully, we're looking for the Naga scales to complete this armor set. So I'm hoping that some are going to be in this chest here. And what do you know? The Naga scales are right there. But 7 for sure isn't enough to make the entire set, but it is enough to make the leggings, so we'll make that right now. So since we finished killing the Naga, we can go kill the Minotaur. And this, we have to kill this to reach the next boss for the next boss's armor. So it looks like we're at a cave here, and we have to find where the boss is. So let's search around here. Oh, look at this spider. Oh, did it TP me? Oh my god, what are these things? those things are awesome. So we're gonna kill all of this stuff here. These cool little cave slimes, it looks like. Creeper's running away from me, he's scared. I got slime all over my screen. And I continue to get slime all over my screen because of these dang slimes. Let me set them on fire really quick. And let's try to speed through this. Oh, I do find some chests though. Oh, look at that chest plate. Now that chest plate is going to be needed for one of our sets. So we're going to take that and mine all these spawners. I guess I'm going to mine it with the silk pickaxe because I do want to upgrade my farm. I do have a mob farm that I want to upgrade. Let's look in this chest, see what we got. Another chest plate. So we already have one of them, but I want to get the leggings, the boots, or the helmet, not another chest plate. So let's keep walking around here and figuring out what we can do. So it looks like I'm kind of lost in this maze here. I can't really find where the boss is. I'm just kind of killing everything I see. And there's a lot of stuff in here. Some cave spiders. Is that like what is that, a beetle type thing? But I am so lost. Let's speed through this and try to see if I can figure out where to find anything. I found the mob. We're gonna take a mob swap and hit it twice to kill it. I thought that was gonna be way harder than it was, but let's do some of these chests here. We got the boots and the leggings. I did find some leggings while I was fast forwarding. But let's go look at the other chests here. Let's put some of this stuff in my inventory because I hate having a full inventory, and I'm sure you guys are the same. And we got some meat stroganoff in here and a huge battle axe, so that's pretty cool. Is there any more armor in here? We're gonna take the leaves though, because we can make armor with those leaves. And you know this video is all about getting some armor. And we got the boots. We got the entire set of armor just off of walking around and killing some bosses. So let's just loot this place up. Oh, what is that? Some red string there? Red thread. And Kai looks like he also got some armor. Let's look at the quest here. And it looks like the quest is not finished yet. But let's go home and put this armor on the armor stand. That looks awesome. And I think I do have some other armor. Let's look at it here. I do have the ironwood armor. So, and I have enough ingots to make the rest of the ironwood stuff. So, I made the leggings. Let's make the helmet. Oh, we don't have enough for the boots. Oh, yes, we do. Okay. I just had to look it up. So, we have crafted all of the ironwood armor as well. Oh, I actually didn't craft a helmet, so let me craft the helmet really quick here. And we have crafted all of the armor. We're going to be looking at the thermal springstone armor. Now this armor is found in eternal starlight, and it's found in hot ponds found in this dimension. So while I was looking for these hot ponds, I came across this raw aether scent. And this aether scent is going to be used for a different armor set. So we're going to collect that and keep on looking for these thermal hot springs. We found the pond here, and I think I see some of the thermal springstone. So let's get to mining all of it. So I think I have enough springstone to make the entire set. So let's make the chest piece. Perfect. Let's make the helmet. Oh, that helmet looks awesome. And the leggings. Oh, I need more ingots. I got more ingots. Now we can finally make the thermal springstone boots. Perfect. I admit, I look pretty cool in this armor here. Oh, I was looking at the backside, but this side looks just awesome. Let's put it on the armor set. I think from now on, I'm going to start having to get these armor sets a rating because this armor set looks awesome. I also added a little sword to it because this one deserves a sword. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Alright, so next up is Arctic gear, and you get Arctic fur by killing wolves or yetis. So I'm gonna fly over to Twilight Forest to find some snow and hopefully kill those yetis.
So I found a Yeti. Did it just pick me up? I think that Yeti just picked me up, but we got the first one. We're going to need a lot more to get this armor set for the Arctic fur. Let's get to it. So while I was killing the Yetis, I found this little cave here, and it looks like it has a spawner. I'm assuming that this is going to be the big Yeti that spawns in here, but let's check it out. Come on. What is going to spawn here? Yep, that's the Alpha Yeti. So let's get a look at this thing. We gotta get a nice look at it for the video, you know? But this thing looks awesome. I think we're gonna have to kill some of these for our next armor set. But let's shoot the fireball at it. Oh, it completely missed. I guess we're gonna try the wall of fire. So let's put the wall of fire in between here. And it's gonna burn, and we instantly killed it. So let's see what we got in here. Let's go check out. So we got a trophy, it looks like. That's pretty cool. That trophy looks awesome. We can use that maybe for some designs in the base. But let's ice bomb and the Alpha Yeti fur. So the Alpha Yeti fur is what we're going to need for the next armor set. So we're going to collect that and keep on killing these dang wolves for the Arctic fur.
Okay, so we've collected 19 Arctic furs. Let's make the chest plate here. Let's make the leggings. And we only have enough for the boots. I guess we're going to have to go back and get more. I don't know why I do this to myself, but let's go get some more.
So we finally got enough to make the Arctic hood here. Let's put that in our inventory and take a look at how this armor looks. I put the Yeti behind it, and I think that looks so awesome. It's like the Yeti is chasing the armor stand there. Time for a new armor set. So next up, we're going to try to find glacite armor, and it's found in Eternal Starlight's caves. So let's try and look for some of it. So I found some of it right on top of this lava here, and I'm just going to go mine it. Oh my goodness, it all dropped in the lava. Well, so I found another vein of this glacite shards. Let's mine these up, and not the exact same way I did it before because I don't want them dropping in lava again. So let's get all of these. This looks like enough. So I got the last bit of it here, and let's go in our inventory and make the chest plate. Let's also make the helmet. And this armor set looks pretty cool. Let's make the leggings and the boots. We got the glacite armor set. So let's put this on the armor stand, and the armor stand, it looks cool. Actually, I'm going to try this on myself because I think it'll look pretty cool on me. Oh, let's look in third person here. That's the back again. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. Next, we are going to be working on getting every armor from Iron Spells and Books. Now, this mod pack has 11 pieces of armor all by itself, and every armor has a specific rune. Thankfully, we can get something called a blank rune, which can be crafted with certain items to make specific armor pieces. We will be needing a ton of arcane cloth, which is made from arcane essence and wool. Let's get started with the first set. So we got the priest helmet. And it doesn't look like we have enough cloth, but let me just make some here. Throw that in the inventory. Make the chest plate and the leggings. And oh, we don't have enough for the boots. Let me just make some here. And perfect, we got the boots. And this set looks so cool. I think it looks better than my All the Modium set. But let's put it on the wall. And I changed the location a bit. I made more space for just this mod pack. So we're going to go to the next step here and get the Cryomancer armor. So we got the helmet here. We got the chestplate and the leggings. Can we get the boots? We got the boots. Perfect. So this is me with the Cryomancer armor on, and it looks awesome. This Cryomancer armor looks really, really cool, and I think this is my second favorite armor set. Next up, we're going to get the Shadow Walker outfit, and this is from the Ender Rune and the Arcane Cloth. So let's get to making this, and this armor set is really cool, and I think it looks really cool as well. So let's get the chest plate, let's get the leggings, and finally let's get the boots all made up here, and let's put it on. And look at me with the Shadow Walker. I do like the Cryomancer one a little bit more than the Shadow Walker, but this one is also very, very cool and looks cooler than my armor that I'm currently wearing. That is to my left there. But overall, it is a cool set. Let's get to the new one. So we're going to speed through these armor sets since we have a ton of them. This is the Pyromancer one, and it's from the Fire Rune, and the Fire Rune is made from blaze rods. So that's how we got this Pyromancer set, but we're going to speed through these because we have a lot of sets to get through for this mod pack. So we're going to put that on our armor stand here. And next up, we have the Archevoker set, and this is from the Evocation rune, which is from emeralds I got from my bee farm. So that's how we got this set. Next up, we have the Electromancer set. Now this one I got from the lightning room, from a bottle of lightning, which I just right click some empty bottles on charge creepers. This next one is the plague. I got this from the nature room from rotten potatoes, and this was so annoying to get all these rotten potatoes because there were a lot of them to get. What do we have next up? So next we got the cultist, and oh, I'm gonna give you one more look at this plague. The plague one looks really cool. So next up we got the cultist, and the cultist is from this blood rune, and the blood runes are from blood veils. So to get this, I'm gonna go back. Let's see if I have it. I'm gonna look it up one more time in my inventory, and as you can see there, we need those blood veils. So it looks like we can get it by standing on our cauldron from this mod pack. And let's go in this cauldron and see what it does. I'm just gonna jump in it, and it looks like I am taking damage. Perfect. Hopefully, okay, perfect. I got some blood veils, so that's what I need to do. I need to sit in there, take some damage, and right click it with these empty bottles. So I'm gonna do that. Let's speed it up a bit. Let's see if this is enough. 20 is not enough. 23. I think we need 8 of them for each armor piece. So 40 is enough, and then we're gonna make that cultist armor right here. Perfect. Look at us. Cultist armor looks awesome. I don't think it looks as cool as the plagued one, but the cultist one does look sick. And then we're gonna put that on the armor stand. Perfect. We got our armor back on and the cultist one. Next up, we got the scarecrow armor, and this is from pumpkins and hay bales. Super easy to get. I just went to a village, robbed a village, and we got it nice and easy. I'm gonna throw the lightning bolt at the camera. This one was really fun to find. Just raided a village. Villagers were not happy with me. And lastly, we have the netherite set, and this, as you guessed, is from netherite. We got some netherite from the nether, and this is all the armor sets we just completed in the span of what, 3 minutes for you guys, around 2 hours for me. So we just completed all those sets, and we have a remaining set of 51 armor sets left to go, but let's knock them out. So next up, we're going to look at this compressed armor here, and it looks like we just need leather, armor, and this steel. And I'm trying to find out how we make this steel. Looks like the pressurized chamber, maybe? Oh, there we go. Perfect. So explosion crafting. So it looks like we could just put some TNT on the floor and put iron next to it and light it on fire, and we can get some steel ingots. So let's make some TNT here. Oh, that's just one. I want to make more than one TNT because I don't know how much we're going to need. So let's break these sand blocks down. That should be enough. And let's make 14 TNT will do. And then let me grab a flint and steel with iron. Oh, I think that's a lot of iron. That'll do though, because we're going to need to blow up the iron. So And we'll just do 1 flint, 1 iron, and there we go. We got the flint and steel. So let's place this TNT down next to some iron. I'm hoping we don't lose all the iron, but let's see what happens. I don't know 100% if this works, but let's look. Oh my goodness, I think it changed color there. Okay, we got the compressed iron. With this compressed iron, we can make the compressed steel chest plate, or the compressed iron chest plate. And if I can figure out how to make leggings, there's the compressed iron leggings, the compressed iron boots, and the compressed iron helmet. Perfect. So we got the compressed iron armor on the armor stand, and my god, does it look disgusting. Compared to all the other armor, this looks nasty. So for the new Metacraft armor, I'm going to explain it with paint because it's too hard to explain it in regular Minecraft. But basically, what we need is a box, and this box is the pressurized chamber. Let's call it PR. And items are going to go into the pressurized chamber, come out of it. That's supposed to be an arrow. It's going to come out of the chamber, and we're going to get whatever items we need. And then we have to put them into this long tube. And to be honest, I don't even know what this does, but I looked up a YouTube video and kind of figured it out. But it's going to go into this long chamber, pump out some liquid. Then we're going to put the liquid back into the pressurized chamber. And then I'm happy because we got the armor. It took around 5 hours for me to learn this stupid mod, but we figured it out in a matter of 30 seconds. So if you were wondering, this is how the entire setup looked. And trust me, it is way easier. It looks way easier than it actually was. This took me around 3 hours, and I don't want to do this again. So first, we're going to craft the helmet, and then the chest plate. Let's do the boots next, and let's go. We got the leggings. That took so long to get, and this kind of reminds me of the first Iron Man, like when he's breaking out of that little cave thing. That's what this armor set reminds me of. But that took around, what, 5 hours, I think, for me? But let's move on to the next set. So we're going to go to the Swamp Silver set, and this is found in muddy biomes in the Eternal Starlight dimension. So we're going to do a quick time skip and try to find this muddy water. So I finally found the water that I'm looking for, and I guess I'm just going to mine all around this Nightfall mud until I can find one of the ingots that we're looking for. So after probably 2 hours of looking around, I realized that one of my mob spawners, my mob grinders, dropped the silver nuggets that I needed to create this ingot. And this is the moment where I had the greatest regret for looking for more than 2 hours on this stupid ingot. But since I realized that we could just get this from the mob farm, I might as well create the chest plate here. Let's get the leggings down, swamp silver leggings and swamp silver boots. Finally, let's make the helmet. Perfect. Let's go in our armor stand base here. Put this on the armor stand. Actually, you know what? Let's put it on me right quick. This looks sick. I like this one too. But out of all of them, I'm still going to say that orange one to the left is a lot cooler than the one that we just built. But let's get on to the next set. So the next set we're going to look for is the Aether armor. And this armor is found during meteorite showers in the Eternal Starlight. So I'm going to look at the crafting recipe here. And it looks like we already have some. So we're going to make the helmet, the chestplate, the leggings, and finally the boots. We got the entire set of Aether scent. And we're going to put it on me and see what I look like here. I don't like this one. I have to admit, I don't like the purple that much. I still like the other three that are right by this so much more than the one I have on now. But let's put it on the armor stand and get going to the next armor set once I, of course, pick my armor back up. So next, we're going to get an armor set right from the dimension we live in. So this is going to be super easy because all we need to do is run over to our mob farm and pick up the chest plate and the helmet, because that's the only two armor pieces this armor set has. And then we could just throw this on our armor stand, and that is this set complete. To get this next armor set, we're going to need to pick up some of this ether buckets, from this dimension here. And all we need to do is go back to our base and put it in the regular water. So once we do that, it'll make some interesting blocks here. And those blocks are called blocks of 3 quartz. What we can do is make those into shards. And then we could just use this crafting recipe with the leather to get the helmet and the chestplate, because that's the only 2 we need for this set. And if you take a look, our Eternal Starlight sets are looking amazing. With that one complete, we are completely done with the Eternal Starlight Dimension armor sets. But we aren't done just yet, because we need to get the Fiery armor set. And this is from killing Hydras back in the Twilight Forest. So I found the first cave, and look at that beast, that 3-headed thing right there. Is that a dragon? What is that? But it looks dangerous, but we are really overpowered in all the mods 10 at the time. So let me throw a magma bomb at it. Come on now. And that does absolutely no damage, so we're gonna just go ahead and hit it. Does it work? Am I hitting it? There we go. Look at me, I'm critting it. Let's see how fast I can press this sword. I'm left clicking as fast as I possibly can here, and it is dying pretty quick, and I'm not taking any damage from it. Come on. There we go. I took no damage from killing one of the hardest bosses in Twilight Forest, so I'm pretty proud of myself there, or I'm just really overpowered to be doing this fight. Either or, let's take a look at what's in the chest, and there should be some fiery blood, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, some Hydra chops, and there it is. That's the Hydra chop. There is some blood canisters that we got, so we're gonna have to get some more. We killed one more. We gotta skip ahead because it is gonna take me a while to farm up all this stuff. So let's let the chest spawn here, and we found more, and I think we have to kill one more to get the entire set. Let's zoom over to it and finish that guy off. So we've killed 3 Hydras now, and I think that will be enough to complete the entire armor set. And if you're wondering why the skulk spawns, it's because my sword has an enchantment that makes it spawn around. What is that blazing thing? What the? Oh, it's a fire jet? Let's take this thing down. Thank you. I'll pick that up. And I'll put that in the inventory for further use. But with that fiery blood, we can make that armor. So let's see if I can spell it correctly here. There we go. Spelt it correctly. Let's make all those nuggets. The helmet. Oh, this armor looks awesome. The chest plate. And the leggings. We don't have enough for the boots, but I think we have another. There we go. We do have another one. So let's get the boots going and look at it at the armor stand. That looks cool. So for our very last Twilight armor sets, we are going to need the Night armor set and the Phantom armor set. So for both of these armor sets, we're just going to need to go to this Night structure here. And to get the Night armor set, we're just going to have to kill the mobs that are in this stronghold. And the boss will give us the main one. So it looks like we just need to put this trophy on the pedestal there, and it'll open up the gate. But these are the things that are going to give us the Night metal that we can smelt into our armor set. So I'm going to go searching around here for some time and try to figure out where the boss is, because this looks like another maze, and mazes are not my forte, that is for sure. I suck at mazes. I literally can never find the opening. So let's zoom through this and see if I can see any mazes. So I found the boss, and it looks like a bunch of these night phantoms are popping up here. I don't know how much damage they do, but I'm not scared of them at all, because as you guys know, I am super OP in this mod pack. So let's just two-shot these here. Come on, let's kill all you guys really quickly. And perfect, I think we're done. So we got an achievement there. Let's throw everything in our inventory, because we got a lot of stuff. We got some night metal armor already, as you saw there. But let's open up this chest and see what we got. Perfect, we got the night metal axe and some of the phantom gear. And the phantom gear only has the helmet and the chest plate. So as you guys can see, I added that little section to the Iron and Spells mod. So I just added it to the Twilight dimension so we could just have more space to put the armor. And let's put that on there. Look at that. That looks awesome. And I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just going to skip ahead to when I make the Night Metal. So I just made the Night Metal here, and let's put this on and add that item, and look at that. These two armor sets are the last two of the Twilight Forest mod pack in all the mods 10. We're going to skip through a couple because at this point you've watched me make at least 50 armor sets. So this is the Yeti set. We got this from killing all the Alpha Yetis. It took a while. You didn't want to see it, trust me. It was nothing fun, but it does look really cool. I love the look of that thing, and I'm going to remove that statue right there because I might find a better place in it in my inventory. Next up, we got the osmium gold armor right next to the osmium armor. They look pretty cool. I do like the gold one more than the osmium one, but these are both from Mechanism, and they were fun to get. Just a bunch of energy stuff, not too bad, but really cool sets. Next up, we got the steel one. I just got some iron and coal, smashed them together, made steel. Super easy, super lame. Then we messed with Just Dire Things mod, and the Just Dire Things mod is the one that turned the gold into the blaze gold with the infusion stuff, and we got that done. Then we got a hazmat suit. It was just wool and some yellow dye. Nothing fun to watch. Next, we got the hardest set you can get from Just Dire Things, and this was the last set of all of Just Dire Things, as you can see there, and it was really cool, I have to admit. And then we start getting the Ars Nouveau mod. We get into that, and I have been waiting so long to get into this mod pack because I was so confused on what was going to happen in this mod pack. I was watching YouTube videos this entire time to try to figure it out. The background of the real audio was just YouTube videos because I was so confused and I did not want to deal with this mod pack anymore, and I'm so glad I got it dealt with. So this was the first set that I completed for Ars Nouveau, which is a mod pack with I think like 10 sets of armor, but this was one of the easiest sets to make from Ars Nouveau. You'll see later on how hard the other sets were, but for the other sets of the armor, I had to fight this boss that I'm summoning now, and it's called the Wilden. It took me a while to figure out how to summon it. I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at mod packs whatsoever, but this is what it was, and I shot a magma ball at it, or that was lightning, but this thing did way more damage than I expected it to, and it has 1000 HP. My hits were doing a ton of damage, but then it became like the ultimate defense because I couldn't even attack it. Like here, I can't even attack it. So you know what? I was just like, let me get a good shot. And I looked at my HP and I was like, wait a minute, why is it doing so much damage? And it was doing so much damage. But I just shot another magma ball at it, hit it like a pro. That was like a basketball shot, let's be real. And I finished it off shortly here. Got the achievement for that. I felt so good about myself because I could finally start doing this 1000 more times. So from all that grinding, we got the Geomancer outfit. Then we got the Pyromancer armor set. Next up, we have the Aquamancer. And finally, we got the Aethermancer set. And that took around 5 hours, but we got them all. The next two armor sets we have to get are from Roots Classic. And I am looking at this now, and I have no idea what this means. You guys are going to laugh at me because I'm sure you know what this means, but it looks like I have to put some pedestals or something in like that exact pattern, excuse me, but I don't know. So I think I finally figured it out, and I'm just going to place these randomly and see if it does anything, because I was watching YouTube videos and it says I need some sort of stuff like this. So I don't know why, but for some reason I'm gonna place them like I do in Ars Nouveau, and that doesn't look like it's gonna work at all. That's totally not gonna work. Let's just try putting some stuff in, random stuff in. I don't know why I'm even trying this, but this is a waste of my time because there's no way me putting random flint and steel and burning it with flint and steel works. So I finally figured it out, and we do actually need to follow the instruction of the mod pack and put things where they're supposed to be. So there's 2 blocks in between each of those. So that one's out by 1. That was out by 3. And let's try it now. I think I got them all placed. And let's flint and steel light it, and that worked. So I think that's the helmet right there, and we got the helmet. Next up is the chest plate. I got the chest plate, the leggings, and finally this is the full look at it, and it looks pretty cool, and the boots just popped out there. So there we go. Look at that set from Roots Classic. Honestly, not a bad set of armor. So next up we have the Infernium armor, and this armor is so annoying to get, but I made it so much easier by just building a huge farm. So what this farm does, it has some growth accelerators, and these growth accelerators help the plants grow. And all we need is tons of Inferium seeds. So if you take a look at this here, we have the helmet, we have all the armor pieces for Inferium, but let's just look at the essence. And from this essence, you can keep on upgrading it. So for example, this is upgraded to this. This is upgraded to this. This is upgraded to this. Oh, where is it? To this. And it just keeps on going until Awakened Supremium. And what I've done is I've gathered and crafted every single one of these. As you can see here, let's go to armors. But I have crafted every single one that you can get. And ladies and gentlemen, these are all the mystical agriculture sets in the game. And they look so plain. But these are all of them. Green. What is that? Red. Blue. Orange. Red. Green. These are every single one of the sets that you can get. While I was doing that, I also got the Warden set. Now the Warden set is interesting because on the armor stand, the helmet doesn't look as cool, but on me, the helmet looks so much cooler. I don't know why it does that, but it does it. But that is how we got all the mystical agriculture sets and the Warden set. Now we have 6 remaining armor sets to go. So let's get right in to the Neptunium armor set. Okay guys, so we have all of the armor for the last 1, 2, 3 Arcanist gear sets in the game. So we just need to create these 3, and we only have 4 more armor sets to go. And I have this all set up in my inventory. So first, let's do one of these. Let's get, oh, hello, game. Let's get all the Modium ones first. Perfect, we have that. And let's do the same thing for this, and it's just going to be a bunch of upgrading. So we're going to upgrade all of, oh, can I press the right thing? All of these first, and let's just get all the Modium ones done. Like that. Oh, look at me now. Okay, second, let's get the Vibranium. Oh, and let us, oh, what am I doing here? Let's put this in now, because these are gonna these sets are gonna both be upgraded. Oh, we ran out of vibranium. Let's get that. Perfect. So we need one more. Okay, now we have the vibranium set of armor. And lastly, we need to upgrade this to unobtainium. And we've got that completed. Perfect. So we've gotten officially all of the Arcanist sets, tier 7, tier 6, and tier 5. Look at how much spell power and armor that does. I'm pretty sure, oh, it's the same armor as me, but wow, that is awesome. This section here, so here is all the modium, here is the vibranium, and the unobtainium. Look at all those. So we've officially got all of the what is it called, the Ars Nouveau sets completed in the game, and we currently only have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets to go, which are probably the hardest sets to get, but we are going to get them. So next up, we got the Neptunium set of armor, and this set is, you get this set by fishing, and that is all you do. You just fish. So we're gonna go over to my starter base here and just fish. We're gonna get some kelp first because we need some bait, but we're gonna fish. So let's put on the epic fishing montage right now. So after all that time, we finally found a Neptune's bounty, and this is a rare drop that you can get from fishing. And this is how we're going to get the ingots for our set. And in this time, we got the fishing rod, but let's get back to fishing. Okay, so we got all the ingots from those Neptune's bounties that we got, and we can use all of these ingots to craft the armor that we've been looking for this entire time. So we got the chestplate, we got the leggings, the helmet, and I'm one short of the boot. Let me just get those ingots really quick here. Come on now, look at all these fish we got, by the way. We have so many fish, 52 in one stack. But yeah, let's get this boots going here. Okay, we got the entire set of the Neptunium armor. Let's put it on this armor set. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at it on me first. Dang, this set. See, I like this set a lot. It has a really nice color. I like it more than all the other colors that we have right now. But let's put it on the armor stand. Okay, so we finished getting the mecha suit set, and that was the last set that we needed to get. But look at all this machinery that we've done here. This is just a small portion of what I had to do to get this set. It was absolutely insane. I spent 2 days, since I don't know how to use the mod pack, on just figuring out how to make this work. But I got all the items ready to make it, so we're gonna go back to the base and figure out how to make it. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at these sets here and make the mecha helmet first. And we needed all this stuff that I'm showing now to get this. Let me tell you, this was so annoying to get. I had to get unobtainium again, but we're gonna get the chestplate here, the leggings, and finally the boots. And this set, basically, instead of you taking damage by your hearts, you take damage by energy, by your energy that you have. So that's how it looks. It looks so cool. And look at this. This is by far the coolest armor set that you can get. So I can't wait to finish the next two. So I know what you're thinking. We have 2 more armor sets, but we're not going to do it in this video. Me and my cousin are going to race for the last 2 armor sets in the entire game. So after about 100 hours, we have completed every single set in all the mods 10. And oh my goodness, look at all this stuff, guys. We've done it. It took a while, but we've finally done it. I had fun. I had a lot of fun learning this mod pack, because every armor is a different mod pack that you have to learn. So it was very enjoyable learning all of these armor sets and how to get them. But take a look at that. Look at how awesome it is. I didn't do well building this place, but you know what? It stores all the armor sets, and that's all I need. I'll see you guys in the next one.